starting a new Let's Play. So the Let's Play that actually before I get into the Let's Play, yeah, I took a pretty long break. I was kind of having trouble deciding what game to play, and yeah, I just ended up putting it off for quite some time. And pretty much I guess wanted to take a little bit of a break as well. Excuse me. I've been doing okay also, just been, busy with stuff myself. But yeah, I took a little break and I'm ready to start up a new game. And the game I actually decided to play, stream or whatever is this game called Shining Resonance. I actually really wanted to stream this game, to be honest. I'm just like, I can't wait to play this game. Honestly, I actually decided to pick this game a little bit ago. I just couldn't get myself to play it at the time. Like, I really wanted to play this game, but like, I was thinking about other games that I could play. Maybe I could play this, but in the end, I decided to choose this one. So I'm pretty excited to be playing this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy as well. So anyways, let's actually get into the game. So we are going to, I would originally do Refrain, but since this is like our first playthrough, we're just gonna play the story as it was meant to be with this one, and then I will probably, maybe we'll do a playthrough of this later on. Or we will do a, or I'll play through it as those two. But we're pretty much going to play this game as it originally is. I would start it as the other one, but I think it'd be better if we did it this way, because that way we won't get confused or understand what's going on.
It's the enemy! They're coming! We're under attack! It's an elf! A dragoneer! All soldiers to the front gate! Go! Hurry!
I also recommend playing this game. It's actually pretty fun. It's definitely going to be a long playthrough. I did think about streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! As well.
Looks like she got their
I
attention.
have Yu-Gi-Oh! Link
That should leave this
Evolution,
area clear.
and that game's also fun to play. I originally have it on PlayStation. I originally have it on the Switch, and I want to have it on here as well. And for some reason, I just can't get myself to play it that much on here. So I thought about maybe playing it on here, just so I can actually, play it, so I can get to where I am on the Switch. And I also have friends that play it on here, so it's more fun for me to play it with like friends. So yeah, I might bring that in as well, but I'm not sure. But if I do bring it in, you guys will see a Let's Play of it. So yeah. Anyways, let's play this game and get started on playing it. Alright. Looks like she got their attention. That should leave
Right
this
on
area
time,
clear.
too. I suppose she's never been one for half measures. But now it's our turn.
Do I really need to... I'm actually kind of wondering if I even need to read this stuff, because some of these characters actually talk for
Our
themselves.
target's on this floor. He should be trapped in a cell in the furthest part of the lab. We find him and save him.
I really like how she has a cross earring. I myself am
Yes,
religious,
milady.
so I think that's super cool.
I want everyone coming back in one piece. Move out. Our mission starts now.
Alright, we're gonna go beat up on some soldiers. You can move this character. Okay, you can move the character you are currently controlling with. I think that's that L. In areas where it's hard to look around, you can move the camera with R. So like this, easy. We can run by pressing X too.
The target should be just ahead.
The target should.
You there! Halt!
God. I'm playing this like these characters have
Should have
no
figured
voices.
it wouldn't be that easy. Oh well.
Who are you? State your business.
Would you believe I'm here to rescue a princess? I guess you don't care.
Yeah, there's gonna be something really funny about that princess.
In any case, I owe you an introduction. I am Sonia Blanche, a sworn knight of Astoria.
An Astorian! Breach! There's been a breach!
Fun fact, the person that's talking right now, Sonia, she's actually a princess.
So I won't be holding back.
The person you're saving, not really a princess. You'll see in a second. Enemies blocking your way have appeared. Try attacking the enemy in front of you. By pressing circle, you will perform a series of attacks against the enemy. By pressing triangle, you can perform the character's special break attack. Break attacks are a single strike, but you can use them anytime while you're attacking. Performing attacks in succession is called a chain combo. Combine attacks to enemies. Neat. Sonya fights with a sword and shield. Where's her shield? She has quick attacks and high defense. For her break attack, pressing triangle repeatedly will increase your number of attacks. Use your quick attack repeatedly so that the enemy won't have an opportunity to retaliate. Where's her shield? Oh, she has a dinky ass shield. When the controlled character performs an action, AP action points is consumed. You will be unable to perform an action if you don't have enough AP. Be mindful of your remaining AP during combat. Where's my AP at? Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Where am I? Oh. Alright, one thing I really like about this game is I can basically move freely, so that's one thing I really like about this game. It's kind of like this other game called XS. I really like that game too, actually, so like that. I don't know, I just like these games where I can just pretty much freely walk around, so.
Here we go.
Keep in mind that when you're walking, it doesn't heal your AP, so you're probably gonna have to run around if you actually play this game. To basically block your opponent, or not block, but to gain your AP so you can attack, or to get some AP so you can block and stuff, or not block. God, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at speaking. But yeah, you want to get that AP, so you are gonna want to run around to get your AP
If our
so you can
information's
attack.
right,
It doesn't
he should
affect
be in
blocking.
here.
At least I don't think it does. Yeah, you're gonna see that this person does not look like a princess. actually a dude.
What? How? I'm here to help. Are you Yuma Ilvern?
Yes, that's me.
I'm Sonia, a Knight of Astoria. I'm here to break you out. Just follow me.
Huh?
Come on. We need to escape before the...
Escape? Escape to where? I have nowhere to go.
Do you want to stay
Fun
here?
fact, I honestly hate this character. Like,
Well, of course not.
The character
Like-
you have to save, Yuma, I cannot stand him. I hate him.
Then follow me.
It's just the
We
fact that
need to
he
make
acts
it
like
out,
such
and
a
you're
pussy,
free.
that's why I
You
hate
can
him.
go anywhere you
He acts
want.
like such a pansy.
Come on, let's go.
Alright.
Stop acting like a stupid-ass princess and diva, Yuma.
There she is! That's the Astoria Knight!
There's more of them than I thought. So much for slipping out the main gate.
Fun fact, the guy actually carries a
Milady.
BFG. Or a BFS.
Good timing.
And if you don't know what that is,
No.
it's a big F.
We'll hold the
sword.
line here.
So,
You get to safe ground.
What? No.
We'll be fine.
this guy acts like a
We
pansy,
survived your
but he
training,
freaking
didn't we?
carries a
Handful of
freaking
Imperials aren't gonna take us
BFS
out.
around.
Fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine. We can escape from up top and...
I honestly really want to do the other one because I think the other one is more interesting. Not that I don't like the characters that we are playing now, it's just that the other characters look way more interesting. I wonder how different it is. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Sense of force ability does not consider using it will. Using it after extending AP to a chain attack is an effective combat strategy. There are a number of force abilities. Some are offensive move, others are healing magic. Use effective force abilities with the proper timing to swing the battle in your favor. Oh. I'm actually gonna look up Little Legion. Stop! What are you doing? Don't drink that. That's gonna get you sick. There's an intruder after them. Is this really the only way out? Shoot, they're gaining on us. Hurry.
Here we go.
This is an RPG game. We need to kill as many people as possible.
I'm feeling it. Get ready. Here they come.
I'm not afraid. Easy.
I'm feeling it.
Save points. You can save your game's progress at save points in place where you can rest. There is no knowing what will happen on your journey, so be sure to save often. You can resume your game from save data by choosing load game on the game title screen. On the game screen. Just save it here.
this is our escape route?
Right. See how the walls crumbled over there?
They've reached the top! Don't let them escape!
But those guards will be here any moment. They'll just catch us while we're climbing.
They would, if it was just the two of us. If we didn't have... Come on, Dragoneer. Hurry it up.
And here comes another character. The waifu of this series, kind of.
The hour is upon us. Sonia must be in position by now.
Her voice actor is so weird.
Then it is my turn to fight. A suitable diversion should be enough to ensure their escape.
These people have like Japanese names, and then you have just like a random Sonya. I swear, some of the let me see if there's anything over here. Okay. Some of the stuff that they just put in the game is just really weird and doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you just have like a couple people have like English names and then everybody else is like Japanese?
Halt! Identify yourself!
I am a Dragoneer of Welland. Perhaps you understand what that means?
Welland? Then she's the one. She wiped out the South 7th Legion all on her own!
I can't say I recall. It certainly sounds like something I might have done.
What business does a Dragoneer have with us?
I only ask that you let me pass.
Don't be ridiculous! You think we'd just let you in?
If you choose violence, I must respond in kind. But your passing will not go unmourned. Through my requiem, your soul will find peace. I am Kirika Toa Alma, Diva Magica and inheritor of the rune songs of nature. Face me!
Intruder! We're...
So she's basically gonna kill me, is what she's saying. Kirika tutorial. Kirika is a Dragonair who uses the Koto no Kagura. She is a good range. She is good at range attacks and can support the party from the back line. Her break attacks send out a flurry of arrows that automatically track and attack multiple enemies. Also, Kirika can also use the recovery force heal to replenish HP. When you heal, a cursor will appear at the bottom of the screen of the character's status display. Oh, I thought that was a period. Allowing you to choose who to heal. Use the direction on the D-pad or L to choose your target, and press X to select the party member you want to heal. I don't have anybody else to heal, but I might actually. What's this do? I think I just healed the enemy. How the hell could she take out a whole colony by shooting that slow? Are you serious?
Still no sign of Sonia. This is no simple delay. Has she abandoned the front gate? Perhaps she's chosen the secondary plan. Storming the gates will do me no good. I'll have to find a different route to the rendezvous point.
Yo, low-key, when that person was saying Yuma, I was thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal for some reason.
Can you hear me?
God, this is making me think I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
I can hear you.
Your situation is dire indeed.
You must summon Utopia and unlock the key.
I know. I'll probably just get captured again.
Why do you not draw your sword? You are more than capable of defending yourself.
Yeah, draw your sword. You have a
No,
big sword,
I
dude.
can't. I'd rather just go back to my cell.
Don't you want to escape?
I do, but if it means I have to use that power, I can't. They'd lock me up, but they wouldn't kill me. I just have to let them experiment on me. It's just pain. I'm used to pain. Yeah, if I can just endure it, then...
This guy's such a pansy.
There she is! That's the Asturian Knight!
You okay?
Huh?
What's wrong? I thought I lost you for a second there.
No, it's nothing. But the guards...
I know, but if we can hold on a little longer, my friend will come back us up. I'll keep you safe until then. Don't worry.
Right. Thank you, Miss Sonia.
I'm no miss. Just call me Sonia.
Oh, okay. Wait. Something about this feels so nostalgic somehow. What was that?
Yuma, watch out! Get back!
Right.
Yuma, are you truly satisfied?
I really hate this guy's freaking name. It's making me think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal way
Would
too
you
much.
stand back without a word of objection and watch her fight for your sake?
Yeah, stop being a pussy-ass, pussy-ass.
What are you trying to say?
You are dead weight, a spectator, a useless piece upon the board of battle. I ask again.
Yeah, tell him.
Can you accept this?
Tell him he's a pansy.
You are no younger, no less capable than she is. Yet when she raises her blade, you hesitate and watch. Yuma, does this not pain you?
What am I
Pull out
supposed to
your
do?
freaking goddamn
You
sword,
telling
you
me to use
pussy
your
ass.
power? I told you I can't do that.
It
Yes,
is
you
not
can.
my power I am advising you to wield. You sealed that blade within yourself, and it is high time you used it.
But if I draw that sword,
Do you not long for that power? Do you not wish to fight at her side?
fine, Dragon. I don't like it, but you're right. It's time for me to fight.
Yeah, bring out that sword.
I am Yuma, Heriter of the Dragon Soul. Vandalhorn, Dragon Resonator. I release Ibons. Let this blade howl with the pulse of Dragonkind.
This is my body and soul. This is Dragon Incarnate. Now, show them the might of Vandalhorn, the Dragon Resonator.
See, look at that. He carries a
Just this
big
once.
freaking sword.
This is the
And
last
he's
time
sitting
I
there
draw
like,
this
I can't
sword.
fight.
Yuma?
Sonia, I can fight too.
He's actually really strong. I actually really like his sword. Yuma uses the sword, Vandalhorn. He possesses high damage and a wide radius for attacks. His break attack, a dash lunge, can knock down a single enemy. Once knocked down, the enemy will be defenseless. Fun fact, I actually, used the first boss I faced in this game I ended up having all my party members die, and then, like, Yuma was the last survivor. Literally, I saw my whole team die right in front of me, and then I just killed the enemy, and I'm just like, okay.
Yuma.
I guess Yuma's gonna be the sole survivor and the strongest party member.
What? That song.
Who's singing?
What's she singing? Is she singing Japanese or?
Who's that?
She's... a dragon?
How can that dragon survive with a head that's on fire? Trishula. But Trishula is an ice dragon, isn't it? At least in Yu-Gi-Oh! It is.
Is that one of the Empire's Draco Machina?
Thank you, Trishula.
That's Trishula. Then you're the Imperial Dragonair Princess, Excella.
Indeed.
I love Excella. She's bae.
Of course. That dragon's one of the 3 spears of the Imperial Princess. I suppose it makes sense their mistress wouldn't be far. But why are you in Alfheim?
To humble those who would stand against the Empire, Knight of Astoria.
Okay, I think I somewhat get it. Like, if you play as the 2 others, you're basically playing as the 2 people standing up for the Empire, and then if you're playing as this is originally how the story was meant to be.
Hey, Yuma.
I think. I'm
Stay
not really
close
sure.
to me no matter what. And on my signal, just...
What?
Just
I really
trust
want to
me,
play
okay?
as her, to be honest. I really like her.
Okay.
I wish this didn't have 2 sides.
Trishula, I leave them to you. Have
That
at
voice actor doesn't really work with the character.
Of course.
Oh my god, it can talk.
Trishula, wait.
What?
Huh? Is that...
Finally, she's here.
That song.
And she carries a big spear, too.
Impressive indeed. To block an arrow in flight.
Hey, Kirika. A little late, don't you think?
In you foe, speak your name.
I am Kirika Toa Alma, Dragoneer of Welland, Diva Magica, and inheritor of the rune songs from the dragons of old.
I'm glad you finally showed up. I thought we were finished.
And rightly so. Few could stand against a Draco Machina, even without an Imperial Dragoneer commanding it.
Her name is... Kirika? It's happening again.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Does that guy really need to wear, like, a neck
My,
bracelet? It
the
just makes him
original
look
Diva
weird.
Magica in the flesh. An intriguing development. Then let me see your power firsthand. Trishula, take them.
I'm surprised he
Can we
didn't say
handle
as you wish or something.
I cannot say, but we must try. We...
Breaking. Continuously hitting an enemy with break attacks or force attacks can put the enemy in a state of invulnerability. This state is called break. While an enemy is in a broken state, its defenses is lowered, allowing massive amounts of damage to be dealt. You can see how close the enemy is to being broken by monitoring the target marker. The enemy has a time when they are more vulnerable to breaks. By forcing breaks and force attacks during this time, you will be able to break the enemy easily. Targeting an enemy's elemental weakness or using break attacks. Why is that capitalized? Should that be capitalized? That's weird. Targeting an enemy's elemental weakness or using break attacks in a chain combo will also make breaking easier. Trishula is vulnerable to being broken while he is casting. Try hitting him with a break or force attacks when he starts to cast. Oh shit. There we go. Easy. Not hard at all. Yuma has leveled up. Interesting.
I had imagined the original Diva Magica's power would be more impressive somehow. It appears I was wrong.
It will be more than enough to strike you down.
Really? A bold claim. Shall we test it?
She just uses like a freaking Dragon Ball Z attack and then, that paralyzes her.
What's wrong? Standing still, even on a battlefield like this. It's as if you're inviting my lance.
Kirika!
God, this seems like
I think not.
so wrong. This kind of scene, in a way, kind of reminds me of the new manga in Dragon Ball Z, where Granola gets his new powers. Spoiler alert, by the way. I don't know, it kind of just reminds me, like, anything that involves when a character just becomes super powerful in Dragon Ball Z, they just put their hand out, you know, to test their power on someone or something, and then it just, like, freezes or explodes. I honestly like that freaking menacing attack look or whatever. Makes the characters seem and appear badass.
Weak? Don't give me that. We already put down your dragon. What does that make you?
Pardon? You believe you felled Trishula?
What's so funny?
God, she's so savage. She's
You
bae.
have barely seen a fraction of Trishula's might. Rise, my dragon. I shall grant you power anew.
Okay, apparently she has a, Arabic flute.
You will pay for that, human.
I love, some of the, instruments that they have that's in the Middle East is just...
It's coming back
is
to life.
amazing. I actually watched this Zelda video not too long ago, and it was basically talking about different instruments and musical background and stuff, you know, for like the different temples. And there was this one in particular I don't remember which temple it was or dungeon or whatever, but it kind of brought me into light of this instrument that's in the Middle East, and this instrument is freaking amazing and has a really unique sound to it. I think it's kind of like a harp, kind of, um, like a harp flute or like a flute. I forget. I'll look it up. I'll also look at the video to look it up because I'm not really sure what it's called. I'll have to watch the video. But the instrument is so unique. It has such uh, a soothing sound. It's just really interesting, very interesting. Um, it's so interesting how many like instruments that they actually have, and it's also interesting to how each of the instruments, kind of look the same and kind of seem the same, but they're different, and they each produce a different sound. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what that instrument is, and I suggest you guys look it up as well because like I said, it has a really unique sound. It sounded so interesting, and I think you guys will like it as much as I do.
That resonance. Is that her?
Now you see. Dragon and Harmonic.
Actually, come to think of it,
uniting to
comment
grant
section
each other's
in the comment
supreme
section
power.
below what your
That
favorite
is the
instrument
true might
is,
of a Dragoneer.
or instruments. Me in particular, I don't really have a favorite instrument. I have a bass. I have a. Excuse me. I have like a bunch of instruments that I would say are
But you
definitely my
forget one
favorites. The
crucial
guitar
detail.
is definitely one. That new instrument that I actually heard and listened to from that video, that's another one of my favorite instruments. I also
There
love
are
the
three
drums, the
spheres under my
violin.
command, and Trishula
I actually want to
is
try to
but
pick
one.
up the violin because the violin has like a really unique sound to it. Um, Let me see. I think that's it, though. Oh, look, there's 3 more dragons. We have an ice dragon and we have a thunder dragon.
Go.
What are those dragons named? The dragon on the right should have definitely been named Trishula, not the fire dragon.
Hardly worth the effort. They were so intent on rescuing this boy. Who is he?
Your Highness, are you all right?
Yes, perfectly fine. Seize them.
Yes, Your Highness.
I don't know. I kind of want to look to see what the story
You're taking me back.
is like on the opposite end. I kind of wonder if he would end up joining the other
But I
team.
can't stop them.
If
Anyone
if
escape
he would
anyway.
join with
Just have to
the
stay in my cell.
the princess
Just have to stay quiet.
on the left-hand side. Yeah. Not the left-hand side, but the one that has
Indeed.
Trishula.
Perhaps you will return to your prison. Perhaps the experiments will continue.
I wonder what experiments they were doing on him.
But what of the girls?
What do you mean?
Your would-be rescuers are of no use to the Empire. There would be no point in subjecting them to the same trials. After you have been taken away, whether by the soldier's hand or the Draco Machina, these two will die.
No! Damn it, I have to do something. But what can I do?
Need you ask?
Use
You know
your
exactly
use
what you
the
can do.
force. Use the
The power of the
force.
dragon? No! If I use that, then...
Just shut up and
Refuse
use the
if you
power.
wish. That is your choice. What does it matter to me if two reckless girls meet their ends? It sounds like you feel the same, Yuma.
No, of course not! I can't just abandon them!
Seems like the dragon controls this kid.
What a...
And he becomes a dragon with a sword
Impossible.
on his head.
That boy's a dragon?
It cannot be. That's... He has been awakened. But how?
Yuma! Your radiance!
Wait a minute, that looks like the same sword as one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's called,
You want us to get on?
what's it called?
All right. My apologies, Your Radiance.
Bujin... It's Bujin something. It's like a beast that has a sword pointing out its head. That sword looks exactly like that sword. Why wouldn't he just fly to the left instead of, like, making a complete circle?
Trishula, Gable, Gugnir! Don't let that dragon escape! After it!
If you command, but at great risk.
I like how that dragon has its tongue sticking out of its mouth like it's freaking retarded.
How so?
Well, not yeah, retarded. I guess I shouldn't really say that because that's kind of mean.
Fought us in the fires of Ragnarok.
He kind of acts like he has had like a freaking stroke or something.
If we are to face him again, we must prepare for the
Or he just
worst.
acts like a dog that just wants to cause trouble when you try to talk to it and it just doesn't sit there and it just sits there and doesn't listen, just looks at you with its tongue sticking out.
The Shining Dragon. Its power is legend. Our records say it was the greatest of the world.
Why wouldn't you say its power is legendary? Like its power is legend? That makes no sense.
Then no. I rescind my order. I'll not risk your lives in a reckless charge. We will strike when we are better prepared. Still, I never imagined Alfheim would present such revelation. The question is this an omen of our fortune? Or our doom?
Long ago, the people spoke of a sacred island, a sea-bound holy land where Deus dwelled, Alfheim. Since time immemorial, the high elves of this island lived in peace with dragons, using mystic rune songs to commune with their mighty allies. Yet, this peace did not last. Deus, a force more powerful than any dragon, looked upon this world with disdain and sought to build a new world atop the old. High elves, who were loyal to the dragons, did battle with their kin, who stood beside Deus. Suffering, war spread forth from the Holy Land, a shadow to cover the entire world. After centuries of carnage, the dragons finally claimed victory and sealed Deus away. The war had been won, but at what cost? The battle had exacted a terrible price upon their kind, and few remained. Ages of war had left Alfheim a barren wasteland, and those elves who fought for the dragons left their home to seek peace in a new life on the mainland. In the 1,000 years since that war's end, it came to be known as Ragnarok. Over the long years that followed, life slowly returned to Alfheim. The land darkened by war grew bright again, and humans soon came to settle in its newly fertile fields. These immigrants founded the Kingdom of Astoria, and its dominion grew to span all of Alfheim.
Who's the narrator?
However, 10 years ago, the trumpets of war sounded across the sea once again.
Sometimes I wonder if the
and
narrator
Alfheim
is
was
actually
invaded
the
by the
girl with the
largest
white hair
nation
and the
of the
pigtails.
mainland,
Kind of sounds
the
like her.
Lombardian Empire.
Kind of.
This peaceful island was once again plunged into the fires of war. The Knights of Astoria fought bravely, but the Empire's strength was overwhelming. The defenders lost more and more ground by the day, until over half the land was under Lombardian control.
So the Empire is full of a bunch of douchebags that
Yet,
are power-hungry
Astoria
assholes.
managed to push them to a stalemate, thanks to the military support of the Elven Kingdom of Welland, denizens of the mainland, and neighbor to the Empire. Astoria held a key to victory. Their famed Dragoneers, warriors who wield armonics.
Look at the landscape.
Instruments gifted to mortals
It's going to be
long
interesting
ago
to
by a
actually
dragon of
navigate through all this landscape.
old. That dragon, he who forged the harmonics from his own body and granted those blessings unto mortals, was the almighty Shining Dragon. The
Can you
same
imagine
creature
if that
who
dragon
now
tried to
inhabits
kill
the body
people
of
with
a
that
boy
sword?
named
He'd
Yuna.
be slinging his head around like a madman.
It is
How would he
here
know where to
and
hit
now.
someone?
As the Shining
Like, the
Dragon
second he would
soars
use
through
his head to
Astorian
slash
skies,
down, he would immediately
our
look
story
down,
begins.
and the enemy would see that and move to the side, and then just literally just like sucker punch the dragon in the face. What does Op 2 stand for?
Your Highness, this is unexpected. Had I been made aware of your arrival, I would have mustered the troops for inspection.
How do you pronounce this guy's name? Georg?
I'm not here to inspect your men.
I see. Then to what do we owe the honor?
How long have military operations in Alfheim gone on now, Georg? 8? No,
Oh, it's
9
Georg.
years?
What kind of name is Georg? You have Excella, you have Yuma, you have Kirika, you have Sonya, and then you just have this guy named Georg. Why?
9 years to see the Emperor's, my father's will done, and somehow victory yet eludes us. The Emperor wishes to convey his impatience. He desires results. To that end, I come bearing the burden of command. By the Emperor's will, the invasion of Alfheim continues under my supreme authority. Your Beowulf now obeys me.
I have none, Your Highness. We of Beowulf, the Knight Sanguine, have thus far failed in delivering our Emperor his conquest. If His Majesty has seen fit to grant us a second chance, though undeserving, we humbly accept.
Enough then. Let's not speak of apologies and humility. As I transition into my new role as commander, I admit confusion on a matter I'd like explained. This boy, the alleged bearer of the Shining Dragon. I reviewed all your compiled and not one report in the lot mentioned the dragon at all. Not even in passing. Explain this to me.
Oh, she's mad.
We judge that information unfit to be reported on, Your Highness.
Not worth reporting? Surely I misheard. The mightiest of his kin, a legend amongst even other dragons. You mean to tell me the discovery of the Shining Dragon himself doesn't even deserve a footnote?
Perhaps it's best I let the man I assigned to it explain. Joachim?
Yohim? I'm starting to wonder if this is actually placed somewhere in, like, Europe. Or if this is, like, European. Because, I have European descendants in my family, and I have a cousin that's named Johann, and it's spelled with A-J-A-O something, so, kind of mixed, and my family was from the European side, Yugoslavia and Slovakia, yeah, so, kind of makes me wonder. Don't really talk to that side of the family, because I don't...
Perfectly understandable query. We heard rumors
Really?
the child possessed the Shining Dragon, so we acquired him, yes.
Why does this guy sound like Orochimaru? Why does he look like Orochimaru?
We've since spent a great deal of time observing his growth, but sadly we were unable to detect the Shining Dragon's energy signature.
Alright, we have Orochimaru in the game, apparently. But, yeah, I don't talk to that side of
He
my
still
family
was able to channel pure dragon energy on
they're
his
not good
own,
people.
however. I was in the midst
They're
of
bad
running
people.
tests for that at the time.
So hopefully it's clear why we chose as we did. The official reports are reserved for confirmed, verified intelligence only.
I see. I'll remember your discretion as I conduct my new duties. Still, the Shining Dragon. Can this power of mine tame even you, I wonder?
Hey, we talking about the Shining Dragon in here?
Ooh,
Like a
Zest.
special mythical one? Is he really all that?
Zest, you're
Ooh.
late. Get and show some respect. I'll not tolerate your lip in the presence of Her Highness.
Already crawling up my back, Jorg? I'm not gonna be rude. Promise.
I like this guy.
Hey, Princess. You brought your Draco Machina with you, right? So between them and the Shining Dragon, who do you think is stronger, huh?
Between the Shining Dragon and my 3 spears? I cannot say. He fled before any true test of strength could be had. But the spears have already communed with me on this matter. They prescribe caution in dealing with him. Nothing more.
I see. So he might actually be fun to play around with, is what you're saying. Like if your big fancy Machina aren't up to snuff.
Zest, I told you to mind your tongue.
What? Just calling it like I see it.
Zest!
Fine, fine, I'll just go. Later.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Georg, who was that man?
I think these are actually the villains.
Oh, Zest. Yes, my strongest lieutenant. Strongest of all the Knights Sanguine, in fact.
I see.
Less fortunately, he has a certain temperament. As his captain, I regret to report his mood swings are difficult to work around.
So he's bipolar.
I thought I felt a measure of power in him. If he's as unruly as you say, that is... well, no matter. I have concluded my business here for the day. We'll continue planning on the morrow.
Thy will be done, Highness. Before you go, though, Beatrice?
Standing by, sir.
Ooh, who's this?
I couldn't help but notice you didn't bring your retainers, Highness. Please, I would have you employ Beatrice instead. You'll find her capable.
My name is Beatrice. It will, of course, be my pleasure to serve your highness.
I can think it would be
bender of
interesting to
shadow?
actually play
How
this playthrough
fascinating.
as the villains
Very
instead
well,
of the...
Beatrice. You may accompany me for the duration.
Thy will be done.
With me, then. Let's be off.
Let me guess, before you start.
Don't leave her side for even a moment, and make sure her every need is seen to.
Something like that.
I kind of actually might play this through the villain side. Seems a little bit more interesting.
Does it still hurt? You're safe now. I promise.
What's going on?
Hey, no moving! Stop! You'll reopen your wounds!
I see. I'm having a dream, which means this is back then.
Please! I know it hurts, but you can't move! Oh, no, no, no! If you're in that much pain...
Who's the girl?
Oh, I know! I'll cast a spell to numb the pain, alright? Just hold still a moment
That might be
longer.
actually Kirika.
Here goes. Ready?
That's right. I remember now. That girl. Her name, why can't I...
Oh, Your Radiance.
Where?
You're in Marga, Your Radiance. The royal capital of Astoria.
I see. And you're, Kirika.
Kirika Toa Alma of Welland. I'm also known as the Diva Magica. Please, call me Kirika, Your Radiance.
Alright, Kirika. Nice to meet you. Diva like a singer, right? That song before.
Oh, originally we were translators, I suppose. Divas once acted as bridges between men and dragons, communicating will and whim. When dragons still roamed the world, there was peace. They spoke to us, taught us, sang to us, though the dragons are gone now, and the skies over Alfheim are empty. We divas still play the songs, and a new Diva Magica begins training from a very early age, not just to master rune songs, but draconic lore. That's how it was for me anyway. I applied myself to my training, but it always felt off. I always knew you returned to us. That's why I've been studying, playing my heart out, and now you're
I think
really
that is
here.
her. She kind of has this similar kind of voice. Like her sounds when she
apologies,
talks
Your
is kind of
Radiance.
similar
I
to how the
allowed
girl
Theo to
talked
overcome
when she
me.
was little.
Please, if I may serve you in any capacity, only say so.
Okay. Kirika, you know I'm not actually the Shining Dragon, right?
I understand, Master Yuma. Perhaps not in fleshly form, but in spirit, you are the Shining Dragon.
Okay, I'm the Shining Dragon. We'll go with that. Honestly, I'm just glad to have someone looking after me.
Good morning, Kirika. How's he doing? Oh, he's awake? Mom! Mom!
And that was Primula. Her mother Emma runs this place.
Mom, look!
Oh my, good to see your eyes open, dear. You gave us quite the fright when you wouldn't wake up, you know.
I did? Thank you for looking after me, ma'am.
Breakfast is ready, so why don't you come down and put something in your stomach? Oh, and the princess is here.
The princess?
In time, Your Radiance. I think you'll understand after you two have spoken.
Hey, good morning. You had a rough night. What's wrong? You seem confused.
She said I was supposed to be meeting a princess down here, so does that mean...
Oh, for the love of... Hey, Emma. I told you not to call me princess in town.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry, dear.
Hold on. You're... No way.
What, like it's that hard to believe? Here, why don't you let me introduce myself? Sonia Blanche, Crown Princess of Astoria and firstborn to the royal family. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Yuma Ilvern, Your Highness.
Yeah, they're
It's a
definitely European.
profound honor to meet you.
Because there's no Japanese person with Ilvern with the last name. That's more like European, like Ivan, God, I can't even think of any freaking European names. This is depressing. The only one I can think of is Ivan the Terrible.
Hey, nuh-uh. None of that. No highnesses. Just call me Sonia, okay?
But why the Japanese name, though?
You got it, but
what's Kirika's
what's
name,
the Crown
then?
Princess kicking around a regular...
Well, excuse us for being regular and old. We're the top inn in the city, thank you. And we've even got Dragoneers staying here.
Easy now, Primula. But she's right. I live here as the Dragoneer's caretaker.
Dragoneers? That's what Excella and Kirika are, right? Are you...
No, not personally. It's more like I'm in training to become one. Something like that. So, Yuma, weird question, but can we talk about your plans from here on?
Sonia, I think it would be better if the king explained. We should escort his...
You're right. Can you come with us for a bit, Yuma?
I'm a little uneasy about all this royalty stuff, but it's not like I can refuse the people seeing to my every need. Okay.
Alright, well, finally got away from all that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Welcome, Sir Yuma. I am Albert, King of Astoria.
King Albert.
Thank you for making the journey to my humble home.
Why the Japanese names? And then why just regular names? And then why just weird names?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come, Sir Yuma. No need to be so stiff. Actually, if I may call you simply Yuma?
Sure, that's fine.
What would a
sir.
European name that would work for him be? I'm thinking Wilhelm might be okay. Hush! Not really sure.
Very good. Now, Yuma, I'm sure you have some...
The Shining Dragon, right?
Then we're all on the same page. That's the short version, yes.
Alright, hold on. I will be right back. guys, I'm back.
However, let me first assure you of your freedom in this hall. Unlike the Empire, I have no intention of holding you against your will. You alone will choose whether to lend us your aid, and you alone will decide what shape that aid takes. That being said, if I may be so presumptuous, I would ask you for a particular kind of aid. The Shining Dragons. If it's for nearly a decade now, Marga's fortifications have seen that it remains standing for now. But we cannot play. Then there are refugees fleeing occupied land.
I understand. When I was at Gelritz, I saw cruelty.
Will you help us? With
I want to.
To what?
No,
I'm just
no,
gonna
no.
actually skip most of this.
Answer me! If you've come this far just to clam up, I don't understand you.
Sonia and
What? No. No, I'm sorry, Yuma. None of... Please excuse my display. And Yuma, can you...
No, it's.
in the end, you did. Shall we? You are.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Hush! Oh my god. Alright. So, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually going to... crying out loud. My TV decided to turn off and I was turning down the volume. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I think we did enough. We went through the basic part of the story, the tutorial, beginning part of the story. So, I think that's a good portion to start off this new adventure. So anyways, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Liking this video and subscribing to my channel lets me know that you guys like my content. And then if you do subscribe to my channel, make sure you check out my other content as well. I have Let's Plays of other games, and I not only do Let's Plays, I'm also starting a series with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I do deck profiles, so I haven't uploaded any of them yet, but once I do, make sure to check out those videos as well. For those that are actually into Yu-Gi-Oh! They'll give you, or thinking about getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! If you watch those videos, it might get you back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you might find a deck that you might like to try, or whatever. So yeah, make sure to check out those videos. Also, hit the notification bell that lets you guys know when I upload content as well. Anyways, I'm going to head out now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys also have a fantastic day. It's the start of the spring season, so make sure to go outside as well and get some of that nice fresh air. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Peace.